Good evening and welcome to our World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center, a much-anticipated rematch in our main event, and these fans are really looking forward to it.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
From the moment they signed the contract to the weigh-in yesterday, it's been nothing but tough talk. Now we are underway, round number one. The talk is in the rearview mirror, the electricity is pumping, and it's time to fight.
And the fun begins for us.
Well-placed counterpunch by Lewis. Lewis is known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Cusamato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
And he ties up on the inside. Very nice work with the double jab up top.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lewis. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good smooth work by Lewis. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Lewis is crushed by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. It's tough to assess, but Lewis's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Little setup punch. 1, 2, 2 jabs to the body.
and buy some time for those medicines to work.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Keep working the body.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Lewis is putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Roy Jones Jr. is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Solid left hand to the head. Jones is fully committed to utilizing the jab. Oh, that's gotta hurt. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Good exchange. He fires back. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Roy Jones Jr. is nailed by a huge hook. Big left hand from Roy. Solid right by Lewis. Jones's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Lewis is now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a... Now you're starting to see the rewards of all that hard work and training leading up to this fight. As we start round number 4, Teddy's already put his man down, and he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, well, he's in great condition, and he came here knowing that he was going to have to keep a busy work rate, and he's been doing that.
He just missed that shot up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Hand movement.
Targeting that belt line with the double jab. Roy Jones Jr. is being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. A crushing 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. Jones is scoring with that right hand.
He's working the body.
He's targeting downstairs time and time again. Round number 5 has arrived. Committing to the body work with the double jab. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities.
What a big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
over. Roy Jones Jr.'s opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
You got this.
The entourages and the corner men have gone off. Two men just standing opposite each other. Finally, nothing to do but fight. Round number one of this championship bout.
Nothing quite like the atmosphere of a championship fight.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Simpson's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long...
Big shot he just scored with. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Solid hook upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. A headshot blocked.
What you doing?
They both decide to bring it. Good block there by Simpson. Not able to land the headshot.
There you go.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Hooks to the head. Simpson's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Simpson's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. The combo lands upstairs. Wow! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, two, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Roy Jones Jr. is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh! Simpson is in tough shape here. He never saw that punch. Credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
A three-punch combination. Wow! Simpson's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Both men have waited their entire career for this. The championship on the line. Round number one.
I feel like I've been through a week of the Super Bowl waiting. Now it's time to play.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. Ali's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
All right, so what's the deal here, Teddy? How do you see this fight? I mean, Muhammad Ali's going up against the guy that basically is trying to do an impression of Muhammad Ali.
Well, you know, Ali's not going to take too kindly to that. He's going to say to him, well, you know, Ali's probably not going to take too kindly to that. He's going to figure, you know, you're a poor man's version of me. And he's going to show what the real version is. The real version is he can counter, he can lead, and he does anything you do better. You know, like that song, I can do anything you can do better.
I didn't know you sung.
No, but Ali can sing. And Ali might just sing that tune to him.
Nice work on the right hand by Roy Jones. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
Good-looking right hand after he got hit. Unable to make an impact there by Muhammad Ali. That's a huge left hand from Muhammad Ali. Double jab, such a useful tool, especially to the body like that. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Jones' only known victory so far in his career. There's another left hand from him. Jones is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
And there's the left hand working well for him. Ali's dazed after that punch. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Keep that head moving.
He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Finish with the hook.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Start of a new round. Muhammad Ali's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Landing 2 jabs by Muhammad Ali. Jones is proving to be elusive. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Jones is doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Muhammad Ali's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Right hand downstairs. Jones's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. I think our fans out there will be curious to see your scorecard here at the beginning of round number 4. Ali's been willing to throw punches. His punch output is high, but he has not earned a round on your scorecard.
Yeah, but Joe, that's why they call it the sweet science. It's not enough just to grab a guy, put him in a ring, and say throw punches. You got to throw at the right time, at the right distance. You don't do that, you pay a price, you lose rounds.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Ali blocks it. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Roy. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Muhammad Ali's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Jones is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Ali's stunned and he is hurt. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side. Anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit, but Ali's hurt by a big shot. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Ali's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know.
There it is! Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch.
One, two, three, four, five.
Ali gets up after being knocked down. Be interesting to see how he responds here.
You know, we've always been able to see how he responds in a physical way, in an athletic way. Great. I mean, he has everything. Now, we're going to see if he has the real package, the full package. What is in the heart? What is in the soul?
How about that left right there? Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
Takes one to give one, and from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good job with the old 1-2 by Roy Jones. Muhammad Ali's hurt from that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it. Well, you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they...
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Ali's doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
Solid left hand from Roy. Nice uppercut from Roy. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Roy Jones Jr. is missing the mark by a mile. Did you see that? The greatest of all time. Well, he needs to be the greatest for this moment and rise up and continue on.
One, two, three, four, five.
Ali's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Ali's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take...
Oh, what a left hand. Scores with the combo to the head. Solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, rolling like a sack of potatoes.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Good double jab by Roy Jones. He takes a shot and then commits to give him. Muhammad Ali's crushed by a big left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Ali's in bad shape now. You can see the damage he's been taking. You know he got knocked down earlier, but still, that's a huge left he just scored with. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Muhammad Ali stumbled back. He just got hurt. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Ali's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense.
Get after him. Come on, kid, focus.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Muhammad Ali's cracked by a right hand.
You got him.
The tempo of this fight has not been too taxing or demanding on him, and with that, he's been able to control things throughout. We start round number 8. You see the lead that's on your scorecard.
Now, if he was a farmer, you know, farmers work hard. But if he was a farmer, he had an easy day. I mean, there was a lot of low-laying fruit, you know, on the bottom branches of the tree. Why go to the top branches? Just take what's down there. And that's exactly what he's done all night.
Keep working the bud.
Ali's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Ali's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really...
Boom, left hand comes home. Jones is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Solid counterpunch by Muhammad Ali. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Ali's not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Big left hand.
Go get him now.
And now looking to hang on.
Got him. Let's go.
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Ali's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this.
Big shot, the left crashed home. Double jab there by Roy Jones. The 9th round is here. Muhammad Ali's really facing an uphill battle here. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
over. This fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a highly anticipated
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
A fabulous atmosphere in the air tonight. Round one of our championship fight, Teddy. You can almost feel this arena pulsating with excitement. You've been through these kind of fights before as a trainer. What's it like?
For the fighter's imagination, you have to control that imagination. The first punch brings it down to reality, something you've done before. But for the trainer, it's everything you've been working for in your lifetime. And you're thinking, did I do everything? Did I make any mistakes? Did I turn every stone over?
Nice quick jabs by Roy Jones. You know, a lot of folks say that he's an unorthodox fighter. We know he's extremely athletic. But at some point, that ability to time things, that ability to be flashy and showy and utilize speed, it can have so many fundamental flaws, can it?
Well, no, it does have fundamental flaws. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you're depending on the awkwardness of it, the unorthodox approach of it. You know, you're depending on pure skills, you know, whether it's the skill of sense of timing and anticipation, reflexes, you're dependent on that. And when that doesn't work, when you make a mistake, when a guy times you right, well, there's nothing there technically to cover yourself. The glove's not there, the good habits aren't there, and you pay a price, a steep price.
Protecting his head well with his guard. And a right hand lands flush. 10 clicks of the talk. Able to cover up that gut.
Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
See some more head movement.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep it going.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Halfway through round number 2. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. when you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
And round number 3 is underway. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Roy Jones Jr.'s out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. And he returns on that exchange.
Pace yourself.
Ten seconds to go in this third round. Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now. Jones is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Seconds to go in round number 4. And he's marking that target right above the belt line.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Jones's confidence has to be running high. Hey, it's a fighter who's never lost. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
You're still not moving it out. Move, move.
10 seconds to go in the 4th.
The things that you have to be taught before you get to the event. Either you know it or you don't know it. He doesn't know it. He's not learning it now.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Nice work with the double jab to the midsection. Little volume punching to the body there. Jones is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Move your head.
Good return fire that time. Roy Jones Jr. is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
That's it.
Two snapping jabs by Roy Jones. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Keep moving. Jab.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can certainly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Keep moving.
Blocks the headshot. Wow, nice flush left hand. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much. That's a big right hand. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned, and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that like...
And yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Rounds. Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Comes right back at him with a left hand. Roy Jones Jr.'s ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Ted? And banging away he goes, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment.
Hold on. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Uppercut. It's okay. Pay him back. Let's see some more head movement.
Jones is proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
Look at that. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Three minutes. Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter, of picking your spots and being effective when you do.
Well, that's a good point, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's making him do what he wants to do without even coming forward. You know, he's pushing him all over the ring, but not with any physical force, just by making sure that he controls the guy mentally, that he makes the guy feel a certain amount of pressure and makes the guy react the way he wants him to react.
Roy Jones Jr.'s favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right.
How about that left right there? He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes 2 to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
Roy Jones Jr. swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Double jab there by Roy Jones. He's going to need to dig deep right now, because what we're seeing here is a fighter who's fading right in front of our eyes.
Well, he's going to need a shovel to go that deep.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away.
Big shot comes crashing home. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
One, two, three.
Well, the 9th round of this good fight. There's the combo to the body. Roy Jones Jr. is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, I give him credit. He's smart enough to know what to do now.
Yeah, the referee needs a crowbar to separate him.
Good, solid double jab by Roy Jones. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
And he clinches yet again.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Doubling up the... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Another clinch.
Need to keep that head moving.
He missed with that headshot. He scored well after being hit himself. Oh, what a left hand. really hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
Doubling up that jab. It serves him well to the body. I can imagine throughout your career you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
And
go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Come on, kid, focus.
he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit. But his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Comes right back at him. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good block. Jones is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starts to take away some of that head movement.
Come on, kid, focus.
Side to side, move your head.
Big right hand. Jones is in great shape here. Championship rounds have begun. Teddy's got a commanding lead on your scorecard. I mean, what's the worst case scenario here? He gets clipped? What else is there?
Yeah, well, that's what he's got to be careful. He's got to be alert now, and he can blow it. The other guy really can't win it. He can give it away right now, and that's what he's got to make sure does not happen.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
There you go.
Jones is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that.
Hold on.
That's a huge left he just scored
You're
with.
doing fine. You're okay.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Taking a bit of a breather here, just tying up, hugging his opponent at this point.
Hey, look, even the great race cars, Indianapolis 500, bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. They're going around that track 250 miles an hour. They pull in for a pit stop. They got to get refueled. This is pit stop.
Boom, left hand comes home. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out. I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing one or two at you, he's throwing.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Big left hand. Big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Jones is big. Nice defense. Good block by Roy Jones. Jones is keeping his guard up. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Roy Jones Jr. is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Big shot, the left crashed home. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Come on, kid, focus.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Solid shot. The left hand came in. Oh, boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's clinching a lot here, Teddy. Now, do you think that's the best way to deal with the after effects of the knockdown?
Yeah, as long as you're not reaching, as long as you're not overextending yourself to grab.
Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring.